My name is Zhao Jia from the Social Mobilization Division at the International Poverty Reduction Center in China. For me, it's a great pleasure to be here. Today, I want to share some of my opinions with all of us. The topic I want to share is the poverty reduction and social finance. And part one, I want to share some comments on some conditions of the Nong Shang Dai program. Firstly is the age requirement. It's from 20 to 50 age. I want to say that with the advancement of industrialization and urbanization, there are plenty of such labor forces who are healthy and aged above the 50 age in rural China, especially in poverty-stricken areas. So I want to say the age limit of 50 age can be lifted to some extent. That's the first one. And secondly, borrowing limit is 100,000 yuan. We all know with the gradual development of social finance, archives on the credits of farmers can be established. To further expand their production scale, farmers who repay in time and maintain a good credit, I think they will enjoy the priority to receive larger loans. So I want to say the borrowing limit of 100,000 yuan can be raised to some extent. And thirdly is the mode of repayment. Now it's the monthly average capital plus interest. In rural China, particularly of the poorer areas, farmers choose loans to meet their various livelihood needs and expect more flexible and more diverse models of repayment based on the actual conditions, especially such as the agricultural production scale. And fourthly, the current project coverage is including Gansu province in Mongolia, Yunnan province, Shanxi, and Sichuan province. There remains a big gap with the actual demand of farmers in poor areas of China and in rural areas. There are many programs, or I think maybe small business is vital, with a profit margin not so high but higher than the bank interest. For lack of financial channel, some farmers are forced to turn to several usury. Yeah. Therefore, the Nong Shang Dai program of credit ease has a brilliant future. And part two, I want to share several deeper reflections. And the first one is the macro policy background. Of course, in the area of public engagement in poverty alleviation. On December 4th, 2014, the General Office of the State Council printed and distributed the opinions on future mobilization all social forces. We can look like all social forces to participate in poverty alleviation and development. In these opinions, it points out that extensively mobilizing all social forces to participate in poverty alleviation and development is a successful experience of China in making remarkable achievements in its poverty alleviation and development. And the opinions urges the parties concerned to adhere to the principle of government guidance, multiple subjects, mass participation, and targeted poverty alleviation. And the opinions also highlights the requirements to cultivate diverse subjects in poverty alleviation. And secondly, the China's poverty status is the newest data, I think so. There was a rural poor population of 70 million in 2014, and down 12 million from the previous year, according to the rural poverty line of per capita annual income of 2,030 yuan, of course, at the 2010 cost prices. And the thirdly, coverage of financial services in rural China. I think also it's the very newest data. Now, by the end of 2014, the number of villages and towns without any financial institution and had declined from 2,945 at the initial stage, is in October 2009, to 1,070 across the country. It's the coverage of financial services in rural China. And fourth, it's the development prospect of social finance. Of course, it's my personal opinion. And as a form of socially, form of socially responsible investment, social finance, theoretically speaking, is a financial behavior that balances economic benefit and social equality, and has social goals with social goals. And figuratively speaking, I think a bit of fragrance clings to the hand that gives flowers.
What does that mean?
In Chinese, 送人玫瑰，手有余香。I don't know that.
How do you
explain
this?
You send another one rose. You still get smells on your hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a benefit for both of the two parties.
I see.
Yeah. And the public welfare and investment are both sides of one coin, running parallel in the development process of social finance. And farmers in poor areas carry out production and operating activities by working of social finance, which echoes the Chinese proverb, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man of 2 fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And social finance is at the preliminary and exploratory stage in China, but along with the modernization of national governance system and capacity, and with the collaborative promotion among the government, market, and society, also the integration of financial instruments and marketing tools with the development of social sectors and the future improvement of relevant systems and mechanisms. And I think social finance is in the ascendant as admitted, as mine. Yeah. So,
Thank you.